Architect Ledger TV. Episode script. Spoken section. Travelport just went all in on Claude for airline platforms. And it signals where enterprise transformation actually happens, through systems integrators, not solo vendors. I'm your host on Architect Ledger TV. Here's what every IT professional needs to know. Let's go. Travelport, Cognizant, Anthropic team on AI travel platforms. Travelport, Cognizant, and Anthropic are building AI-native systems for airlines and travel agencies, moving from booking engines to intelligent workflow platforms. Start by reviewing Cognizant's AI enablement practices on their platform and Claude's native APIs for multi-step travel transactions. The architecture here matters. Stateless API calls won't cut it. You need context persistence across airline inventory, customer preferences, and dynamic pricing. This is how GSIs actually compete now. Not by selling consulting hours, but by embedding Claude depth into their stacks. TCS partners with Mistral, becomes Mistral Forge GSI. TCS is now the first global systems integrator with certified Mistral Forge access, their enterprise open-source alternative to proprietary LLM ecosystems. Explore Mistral's documentation on Forge and TCS's deployment methodology. For IT leaders, this is strategic. You now have a non-OpenAI, non-Anthropic path with deep GSI backing. Mistral's smaller model efficiency and cost profile suit mid-market transformation sprints. Evaluate whether your compliance or cost constraints align better with this open weights approach than locked vendor ecosystems. SKF taps TCS for AI-driven global transformation. SKF, the Swedish bearing giant, selected TCS for a global AI transformation program across operations and supply chain. Check TCS's case study library for similar industrial AI rollouts. They're publishing benchmarks now. For architects, manufacturing AI isn't just sensors and dashboards anymore. It's predictive inventory, dynamic scheduling, and real-time quality gates. If you're in industrial tech, TCS's methodologies around data lineage and model governance in factories will directly apply to your roadmap. Fujitsu and Anthropic accelerate AI in Japan market. Fujitsu and Anthropic partnered to embed Claude into Japanese enterprises, addressing language depth, regulatory compliance, and localized deployment. Review Anthropic's latest documentation on Japanese language model performance and Fujitsu's cloud infrastructure capabilities. Japan has strict data residency laws and high safety expectations. This pairing matters because Fujitsu brings on-premise control, Claude brings reasoning at scale. If you're architecting for regulated markets in Asia, this model, local integrator plus frontier AI, is the playbook. Snowflake locks $6 billion AWS chip deal, bypasses Nvidia. Snowflake signed a 5-year, $6 billion commitment with Amazon for custom AI inference chips, Trainium and Inferentia, reducing Nvidia dependency for their data cloud. Examine AWS chip marketplace documentation and cost per token metrics for these architectures versus H100s. This is massive for workload economics. Custom silicon undercuts commodity GPU pricing by 30–40% at scale. If you're running large batch inference for analytics or embeddings, AWS silicon economics now rival Nvidia's, forcing real TCO analysis into your infrastructure decisions this year. Nvidia doubles down on Taiwan, invests $150 billion annually. Nvidia committed $150 billion in annual investment to Taiwan, manufacturing, R&D, and supply chain. As Trump's U.S. AI hub plans face regulatory friction, follow TSMC's fab roadmap and Nvidia's quarterly earnings calls for supply commitments. For enterprise architects, this resolves a 2-year uncertainty. Cutting-edge silicon will come from Taiwan, not Arizona. Plan your GPU procurement timelines around TSMC's lead times, not political promises. Taiwan concentration is real, redundancy strategies. AWS chips, Google TPU access, are no longer optional for risk-averse enterprises. Verizon Connect scaled Agentic AI to 100K daily users. Verizon Connect deployed an Agentic AI system handling fleet data for 100,000 users daily, converting sensor overload into actionable dispatch decisions. Read their technical blog post on agent loop architecture, state management, and real-time feedback. For DevOps and platform teams, this proves agentic patterns work at consumer scale. You need distributed task queues, stateful memory, and sub-second inference latency. If you're evaluating agent frameworks, LangChain, Anthropic's frameworks, React patterns, Verizon's 100K user reality check beats any startup prototype. Illinois passes nation's strongest AI safety bill. Illinois legislators passed the toughest AI safety law in the U.S., requiring OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, and others to certify third-party safety audits. Bookmark the final bill text and NIST AI RMF documentation. This will set the compliance tone nationally. Architects in regulated industries. Third-party model audits are now a cost of doing business line item. Budget for external safety certifications, model cards, and bias testing frameworks. If you're choosing between in-house LLMs and vendor platforms, regulatory compliance overhead now favors vendors with pre-certified safety documentation. Take Anthropic's latest Claude API certification course on Coursera. 2 hours covers safety, context windows, and enterprise integrations. Directly relevant. Illinois bill requirements and Verizon's agentic patterns both demand deep Claude knowledge. Do it this week. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for weekly architect signal. Here's the question: which matters more for your stack this year? Cost optimization through custom silicon or compliance coverage through certified AI? Let us know. End spoken section.